In 1839, the physicist Heinrich Wilhelm Dove found that when two slightly different tones are played separately to each ear, listeners don't just hear two pitches. They perceive a third rhythm, a gentle pulsing at the difference between the two. For example, 300 Hz in the left ear, 310 Hz in the right. The listener reports a 10 Hz beat, even though no speaker is actually playing 10 Hz. This is a binaural beat, an auditory illusion created by the brain itself. Much later, with EEG available, researchers started to ask, if the brain is inventing this internal rhythm, does its own electrical activity sometimes follow along? And if it does, could that be used to influence relaxation, attention, or mood? Over the past decades, scientists have tried to answer this systematically. In one line of research, participants listened to rhythmic auditory stimulation, sometimes pure tones, sometimes complex soundscapes, while their brain activity is monitored. Some studies report that specific alpha range stimulations around 8 to 12 Hz can increase power in alpha bands and are associated with feelings of relaxation in certain groups. Others show that low-frequency stimulation after physical exertion can shift the balance of the autonomic nervous system toward parasympathetic dominance, the rest and digest branch, with people reporting feeling calmer after exercise. At the same time, a systematic review of clinical trials found that while many studies report positive effects of audio brain entrainment on mood, pain, or anxiety, results are not consistent across all experiments. Some designs are small, some lack proper blinding, and not all findings replicate. The picture that emerges is nuanced. Sound can modulate brain activity, but it is not a guaranteed shortcut to any specific mental state. Binaural beats specifically have attracted extra attention. Clinical and experimental studies suggest, in some contexts, certain binaural beat frequencies appear to reduce anxiety, especially when used before or during stressful procedures like surgery or medical exams. In other words, they are not digital magic. They are one tool whose effects depend on frequency, timing, individual differences, and the overall health of the nervous system.